Welcome to the show. The H-bomb in the lab, cook and feel on screen. Zesty vibes loud, turn cringe to a meme. All your filters off, it's a wild reveal. One edit from me and the fiction gets real. Play that tape.
So, I'll listen. I'm gonna finish the Liza P. Overture DLC, don't worry. But obviously, I hope people are gonna stick around and engage and support this content. I don't know, we're over, I wanna say we're like, how many parts in? Dr. Jed, I hate to tell you, there's authentic stuff all the time on streams. It's just that idiots just meme their own nonsense and believe what they want. Like right now, they're talking in Kick Chat about that I dye my hair. I have literally never dyed my hair in my life. If I dyed my hair, I would also dye my beard. I wouldn't dye just the hair and not the beard. Wouldn't that be pretty stupid? But I've never dyed my hair, but they still believe it. They still puppet it. They meme it. They parrot it. Right? So, Phil just doesn't like what he does. It is not genuine. It's completely the opposite. I wouldn't be here every day enjoying myself, having a good time doing this if I didn't love it, I would do something else. There's many other things I could do. Okay? Seriously. There's many other things that would be different, but I could definitely make work. I love doing this. This is actually the harder road. You get it? Like me sitting here, not making drama content, not bringing down others for personal gain, not selling out and shilling crap, just being me, hanging out with you guys. This is the harder road. Path 3. Okay. My beard is really shit, thanks. I appreciate that. Yes, my beard is all white. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm older now. My beard grows in white. Even over here on the sides here is all white when it grows in. What do you want me to do? I'm older. That's what happens when you age. Your hair goes white. Also, your face starts to get wrinkles and sag. Your body starts to atrophy. There's nothing you can do. You get old. I'm in my almost mid-40s, and this will continue. I hate to tell you, this will continue before your very eyes. But also, it's going to happen to you. You may be ignorant of that, but it will happen to you as well. I don't care that my beard is white. I don't care. All right, so, guys, today, let's get back on track, because here's the deal. We had a rousing double goal hit on the Onimusha 2 premiere stream yesterday. That was absolutely amazing. On a Minecraft stream, we did good, but we didn't hit a goal. We got over $100. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, woe is me. I made over $100 playing Minecraft for 2 hours. That's great, okay? But we didn't hit the goal. Today, we want to get back on track. We want to get back on pace. We want to start hitting goals for DSP Tries It. We're about to look at and pick what the subject of the next DSP Tries It is, but please support the stream today. That means let's get super chat, super stickers, and memberships on the YouTube side. Let's get some subs over on Kick, and let's get some tips between the two via PayPal. Particularly, again, I hate to beat the dead horse. Kick has been down in support recently. We are down still 150 subs and haven't really regained many or any. All you got to do is take a look at the weekly leaderboard right now. There was barely 30 gifted subs this week. I don't even know if there is 30 gifted subs this week, actually. So, yeah, we are way, way down. It would be great to get some momentum back. Let's get some support rolling, whether it's anything, tips or super chats or subs or memberships. There's a ridiculous amount of gray names in the YouTube chat. If you haven't noticed, people used to always have memberships. Now there's a whole bunch of people who don't have them anymore. So some gifted memberships would also be appreciated, I'm sure, by the entire community. All right? So, if you like the content, please support it. Let's get some momentum rolling. Let's get our first super chat of the day, because I don't count that last one, because I don't know what the fuck that guy was talking about. Let's get our first tip of the day. Let's get our first membership of the day. And let's get our first sub of the day. Okay? Let's do it. Oh, we got it. Let's see here. I got a $1.84 tip. Oh, I know all about this. Someone took the $1.84 and says, yeah, you have no idea. You took the high road in content creation, and because you did, you are where you are. people who basically have kissed ba or taken one of these drama routes, they're making insane amounts of money. Even celebrities who outside of gaming were doing acting or other things are now getting into gaming because the money is so big and companies are paying everyone to do stuff. I'm well aware of that. And just like we know, I would never be able to be a part of that. Number one, because I don't want to be, because that's not part of who I am. I'm an honest guy. I'm not going to stand here and shill crap and play a game to pick a paycheck to do so. But also, no one would ever want to do it because of my trolls. Like, even though I have legit viewers and fans who like me and will listen to my opinions on stuff, and I do influence buying and not buying stuff with what I say, the insane morons out there, the weirdos, right, who just say messed up stuff about me constantly, they just harass too many people on the internet. So there's just nothing that can be done about it. Right now, if I were to take a sponsorship for any game, immediately, these weirdos would go harass the company, find people who are talking about the game, harass them, harass everything around it. And I have no control over this insane internet mob. So my road is a very different one, but the fact that I'm still able to be successful despite all of the things thrown against me is pretty remarkable. I'm still shocked to this day that I'm actually making it work and actually it's improving. I mean, no lie, things are good right now. So you know, you would think with the amount of moronic stuff and vitriol thrown towards me that it would be bad. It's not. It's the opposite. I'm actually doing really good. So, okay. Let's see here. Someone tipped $2, says, you're going to hit the goals today. I'm waiting for Lies of P to start. I'll make sure that you hit it, and I love your playthroughs. Really? This person with a $2 tip is saying they're going to maybe hit the goal today. Well, you know, that's nice of you to say, but at the same time, be honest, gotta be skeptical about stuff like that. A lot of people have said quite a lot of things over the years, and they're full of baloney. Notably, people who, oh, if you do this challenge, I'll do this for you. I love this content, I'll support it. And then they don't show up. You know, it is what it is. But if you are being truthful, then thanks. I mean, that would be amazing to hit the goal for Lies of P. I love the game, and looking forward to more of the DLC for sure. Okay. So we got some tips, got some super chats, let's get some memberships and some subs. But in the meantime, let's determine what we're actually working toward. All right, so at 30 goals hit of support, what are we going to do for the next DSP tries? We have 3 options that I am weighing and balancing right now. Let's take a look at them, and then let's see what you guys think. We'll probably do some polling. Okay? Option number 1, Wendys is about to have a brand new meal, I think starting on the 20th of June here in the United States, and then in Canada on the 30th of June. Want to take a look at it? I think this is set up. Crap. There we go. Wendys and Takis turn up the heat with a flavor-packed collaboration. So, the Wendys iconic spicy chicken sandwich and Takis are joining forces for a Takis Fuego meal. And Fuego. Let's see here. So what is it? It's going to be a special sandwich and a special fries. Let's see what it is. So it's the spicy chicken sandwich fillet topped with crushed Takis Fuego chips, a chili lime sauce, creamy corn spread. I don't know if I like the sound of that, and a cheddar cheese sauce. So basically 2 creamy sauces. You can have like a creamed corn and then a cheddar cheese on top of the creamed corn, along with some Takis chips. Now, I said this before, I've never had Takis chips, so I don't know what they're like. I assume they're like Fritos or something. You ever had Fritos? So I don't know. I've heard they're very popular in Mexico. Like they're a big thing in Mexico. So, and then I guess there's going to be fries. So it says, taking Wendy's classic hot and crispy fries and toss them in a tangy chili lime seasoning and a custom tearaway bag to allow easier access to the fries. Because it was very hard to get Wendy's fries out of the container previously, there's a new tearaway bag. It's totally not that they're trying to cut costs and give you a crappy paper bag to save money or anything. It's for easier access. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, let me put the leaderboard on top. It's not blocking me. There we go. Got it, Wendy's. So we do this, at the very least, there's two things to try. There's the new chicken sandwich and there's the new fries. So two different things in this meal. And this comes out the 20th. So in 2 days, obviously perfect timing for DSP tries it for next week, right? Or, I mean, if we go crazy with support, all right, I guess we'll see. All right, so that's option number one. Option number two. Little Caesars has a new pizza called the Fantastic 4-and-1. All it is, to be honest, at first I thought this was something different. It's not, it's actually not that good in my opinion. All it is a regular large pizza, and they split it into 4 quadrants. One is cheese, one is just pepperoni, one is pepperoni but also jalapenos, and one is bacon and sausage. So, honestly, it's not very fantastic, is it? It's just a normal pizza. Like, I thought that there was going to be something unique to it. Like, oh, we'll offer you a premium topping that normally would not actually be on the pizza, right? But no, it's just typical stuff. So this really isn't a very good collab, in my opinion. Like, if you're going to do a collab, do one that stands out and is different, right? So, yeah, I don't really like this idea, but it's possible. The thing is, we just did Little Caesars like a month or two ago, so I don't think this one would be very good because we just did it. I'm not saying that the pizza's not good. Well, we got it. I thought it was okay for a fast food pizza, but I don't know how this would work if we just did it. I'm not going to do the crazy bread. We just did the crazy bread, right? So, like, what else would we do? I don't know. This one wasn't as good as I thought, you know? Really? Cheetah Man says, so basic represents invisible girl, jalapenos is flame guy, bacon and sausage the thing, pepperoni is the main dude. Do you not know any of their names? Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, The Thing, and Human Torch. How did he said flame guy and main dude. Oh man, remember that superhero team led by main dude? Anyway, all right, last one. Last one. So this is a local place in downtown of the town that I live in called Cedar River Barbecue. Now, I like barbecue. I'm going to be transparent here. I think barbecue food is amazing. Slow cooked, all kinds of good sauces and seasonings and all kinds of stuff, right? Problem is, I'm not supposed to eat this stuff. Number one, I'm older. I'm in my 40s. I shouldn't be eating fatty barbecue foods to begin with. That's number one. But number two, I have a blood disease. All right, it's called gout. The blood disease means that if I eat too many foods that have high uric acid levels or things that cause uric acid in my blood, I get a buildup and I get crystals that build up in my joints. This means that my feet swell up and are incredibly painful and I can't walk on them. Now, the good news is I have changed my diet and lifestyle. I have managed to not have any major flare-ups of gout in many years. Okay, every once in a while I get a minor little thing here or there, but never anything too big. Eating something like this very well could cause a very painful flare-up for me. So I don't know if I really want to do it, quite frankly. It might be a really bad idea, okay? But what do they have? Well, they have slow-cooked brisket with your choice of 2 sides. A half pound of it, by the way. A smoked tender brisket in a barbecue sauce sandwich with fries. How about the Cedar River platter, which is a little bit of everything? 3 pork ribs, brisket, a quarter chicken, white or dark meat, chopped pork, and your choice of 2 sides. Holy crap, that sounds good. And it looks amazing, doesn't it? They do street tacos. They do the pulled barbecue chicken sandwich, prime rib. The king sandwich, which is both brisket and pork, and a spicy Cajun link on a sandwich. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, look at this. Dude, this looks so good. All of this looks like, I would like every single one of these things. Every one of these I would love. Seriously. Lone Star Platter. So anyway, and sides, look, mac and cheese, baked beans with look at all the stuff in their baked beans. Oh my God, that looks good. Oh man, homemade potato salad. Ah, Mexican corn on the cob. Home baked cornbread. Not that mass produced nonsense good stuff. Look at that. Little mini loaves. That looks good. And a dirty cup filled with barbecue sauce. Okay, all they have is peach cobbler, so that's it. Like their menu is basic, but their menu looks good, right? Like everything I'm seeing there looks quite good. All right, so here's the problem, right? That I could definitely do, but if I do it, that now means I literally cannot eat any kind of like red meat, shellfish, liquor. I can't do anything like that for like a week straight. I'd have to completely stay away from any of that stuff because my body's going to be so loaded with that stuff. My uric acid levels will likely be jumping through the roof. All right. So that actually, no lie, legit puts me in like physical discomfort and risk. Not to say that it's like emergency danger. It's just my feet swell up or in a very painful situation. Okay? So, I'm curious what you guys think between those three. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up a poll on YouTube. I'm going to set up a poll on Kick. I got some shout outs to do with that I'll do in the meantime while that's polling, and then we'll see what you guys think. Okay? Let's do it. Let's set up both polls. Mars Rep has gifted 5 memberships to the community. Now, I took a look and the Mars Rep channel has been around since 2014 but has no content. It very well could be a real person or it could be fake. I don't know. For now, I'll count it. Thank you, Mars Rep. If you wonder why I'm saying that, it's very simple. We've had people coming by doing fake membership bombs, over the last couple of years. They use a VPN and pretend that they live in a country they don't. They pay pennies on the dollar. So I make like 2 cents for like 50 memberships. So that's why I'm saying, I don't know if it's real or not, but I'll count them for now. So thank you, Mars Rep. That'll be $15 of support. So thank you, Mars Rep. It seems you had new issues eating greasy burgers, pizza, fried chicken, and all sorts of fast food recently. Why is barbecue any different? The amount of meat. For example, yesterday I had pizza. What was on the pizza? Chicken sausage, not red meat. Okay. On the other one, it was Canadian bacon, but not a lot of pieces. Only very few pieces, right? The burger. Yes, when I ate that burger from Red Robin, that was a ridiculous amount of red meat. The rest of the week, I did not eat any red meat or shellfish at all. I stayed away from it, so I didn't have it in my bloodstream. You see, I have to do it now with the barbecue place. Think about it. Ribs, red meat. Pulled pork, red meat. Brisket, red meat. Okay, keep going. The only thing there that they have that's not red meat is the barbecue chicken. But when you go to a barbecue place, if you're going to truly rate it, you need to try everything they do. So that plate that has all the meats is probably what I would get. But then that means I have to eat a ridiculous amount of red meat, which it's all at once, not good. So that's the difference. There is a bigger risk going to a place like that because you're eating so much of it all in one go. Damn. Excuse me. Okay. So now for the record, okay, we now have super chats, tips, and memberships. We have no subs from Kick. We need to get some subs from the Kick side. Let's get some support from Kick this morning. All right, well, the poll results are as follows because the polls have now been running for 5 minutes, okay? Let me see. So on the Kick side, we had a whopping 26 people who voted. Wow, really active over there. And 54% voted for the barbecue from the local joint. 35% voted for Taki's menu at Wendys. And only a wimpy 12% voted for the Fantastic Four pizza. Okay? On the YouTube side, we had 153 votes, so definitely more engagement there. We had 50% voting for the barbecue joint, 30% voting for the Takis menu at Wendys, and 20% for the Fantastic Four pizza. It's very apparent no one cares about the Fantastic Four pizza. I agree with you. I'm dead on in agreement there. I think it's pretty dumb that they're actually acting like this is some kind of a special tie-in pizza when it's just a freaking regular pizza with toppings in 4 quadrants that you can get right now anyway. Again, if you're going to do a collab, you should do something special for the collab, whether it's, over the top packaging or new ingredients or something, and they're not doing that. I think it's lame. So, I agree with you there. Now, in regards to the other two, the way I see it is you have to strike when the iron is hot. You understand what that means? If you don't, allow me to explain. It's all about timing. All right? Allow me to give you a reference. Back in the fall, when we were first bringing back DSP Tries It, right? It was actually the revival of the series. The first thing we were going to do was the Krusty Krab Burger collab, the SpongeBob collab at Wendy's. And do you remember what happened? Well, I was going to do it, but we didn't do it right away. We held off. Then we decided to do that, and when we went to do it, you couldn't order it for delivery anymore. They had taken it off all of the online delivery menus, and I couldn't get the Krusty Krab burger. Then people cry. They cry, and they were so upset, they cried, "Scam! Scam! He scammed us out of the Krusty Krab burger." Multiple other content creators decided to do a Krusty Krab taste test because I didn't do it. I'm serious. They drove to their local Wendy's, got the food, brought it home, turned on their cameras, and ate this shitty-ass burger that was just a standard Wendy's hamburger, acting like it was something special just because I didn't do it, as if to say, "Ha, see, Phil won't do it, but I can." It's really bizarre how these mentally ill people act. They're also jealous of me, and they wish they could be me, and if I don't do something, they have to do it to try to one-up me, right? Very, very bizarre behaviors. Anyway, the point I'm making here is that you have to do these things when they're pertinent. Right now, in 2 days, the Talkies menu is coming out for Wendy's. People will be talking about it. It will be relevant. People will want to know, is it good? Should I try it? So I think this DSP Tries It coming up will be the Talkies menu at Wendy's. Now, I may get other things as well. Maybe I'll get a few other items here or there, because sometimes usually when I do these, I'll do like other things along with just the meal that I'm reviewing. We'll see. But I think, also we haven't done Wendy's in a very long time. If you think about it, when was the last time we actually did a DSP Tries It for Wendy's? The mushroom cheeseburger, it was in November. November was the last time that we did Wendy's. So it's been over 6 months since we've tried anything from Wendy's. I think it would be more pertinent to do that now, get it out of the way. And then after that, sorry, there's an update to one of my apps. I'm just updating it. After that, if we so choose to say, hey, let's do that barbecue place, we'll do it. I think we should just completely eliminate the shitty Fantastic Four pizza. That just looks stupid, right? Jay Kuma says, well, you better get some Pepto-Bismol for the Talkies meal. Really? All right, well, there you go. All right, so DSP Tries It. For the 30 goals hit will be the Wendy's Talkies meal. We can do it as soon as Friday because it comes out on Friday. But I can't get it before then because they're not going to sell it before then. So if we hit 10 goals in 3 days, we'll do it Friday. Let's do it. Let's take 2 goals a stream for the next 5 streams, and let's do DSP Tries It, the Talkies meal on Friday. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like it's achievable. That sounds like it's what we're reaching for. 2 goals now. Yes. Yeah. Let's do it. Back of my head says, I'm not contributing for Wendy's. Fuck that shit. Back of my head, you never contributed to begin with. You're a leech and a loser. You're one of these people who just, you knuckle drag, right? Oh, ooga booga. I do what I'm told. Everyone says if DSP's bad, so I sit in this chat and I badmouthed him. Ooga booga booga. Woo. So there you go. Anyway. All right. Excuse me. Let's continue. Let's continue. I received a $12 tip. What was the point of the poll? To annoy people. No, actually, I wanted to see what we could eliminate. I didn't want to do the Fantastic Four pizza, but I was curious if there was any interest, and no one wanted it, so I'm glad we eliminated that. We now know that people would possibly be interested in the barbecue, but we're gonna do what's timely, okay? Would I take a firm handshake from a shirtless George Clooney? Well, the question is, in what circumstance am I approached by a shirtless George Clooney? Number one, I don't even know how this would happen. I don't run in the same circles as George Clooney. I don't do anything or go anywhere where he would be. I certainly am not affluent and well-known enough to be in that. You know what I mean? So I don't know how I would even encounter George Clooney among my dead. Like, how would that happen? How would this occur, right? If, like, I'm all of a sudden I'm walking down the street and George Clooney walks up to me with no shirt on and goes, "Oh," I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Stay away from me, you freak." Okay? But if we're somewhere somehow I was invited to, I don't know, Beverly Hills, and we're in some rich dude's house for a party for some bizarre reason. I don't know why this would happen. And it's a pool party, and everyone's at the pool swimming, and no one has shirt because they're swimming, and George Clooney walks up to me with no shirt on. So, "Hi, I'm George Clooney. Dark Side Phil, I know who you are." And maybe I would shake his hand. It depends on the situation. You can't just ask a question like that. We do qualifying characteristics. Do you understand? It's a troll. What's hilarious is that people actually say things like, "Why would we be jealous of you?" Well, let's see. Because at any given moment, I could turn on a camera, I could talk about whatever I want, I could do whatever I want, I could have a good time, and I make a good living doing it, and I'm happy, and I'm married, and I'm successful. You are a loser sitting at home behind your keyboard, typing horrible things about me and my family because you're jealous. Sorry if you can't deal with that, but it's still true. It doesn't matter how much you deny it, it's still true. People are mad that Darkside Phil is successful. They are angry, they're upset. Why would you be upset unless you were jealous? There's literally no other reason. Whether you hate me and it's like, "Well, I wish he wasn't successful because I think I should be successful." Well, then go do it for you. Go be successful. Get off my back. But you won't because you're a loser. You just sit there hating on other people who are more successful than you rather than going and doing something for yourself. You're a hater. That's the definition of a hater, okay? I used to be one, but I grew out of it. I don't do that shit anymore. Everyone out there, more power to them. If they're going to be successful or whatever, go for it. Just don't bother me. That's the attitude I have. All right? So, there you go. But you are jealous of me. If you act like this on the internet all day and you wish the downfall of someone, you're a hater and you're a jealous person. There's no other reason why you would wish someone's downfall besides you're upset that they're successful and you are not. Period. Okay. Trusa Lee has done a gifted sub. So we have our first gifted sub from Kick today. Wow. Wow, it only took YouTube viewers to get to a third of the goal early on the podcast for someone on Kick to actually respond and do something. Thank you to Salid for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. And quite honestly, this could be redemption for Donkey Kong because Donkey Kong 64 was so bad, it literally killed 3D platformers. Right? Seriously. 100% it killed 3D platformers because it sucked. Now, how many years later, 27 years later, they're actually coming out with a good 3D platformer, and it looks like it may be best in class, right? It may actually be the best one. That could definitely be the best 3D platformer I've ever seen in my life. So, looks amazing to me. I've got nothing. The only negative I got to say about it is you saw frame rate dips. Did you notice that during certain things they were showing the frame rate tank? And I think they were trying to make it not prominent. I think it will be. If you play it at 4K, I think you're going to see frame rate drops a lot. I feel. But outside of that, that's the only criticism that I can see. The game looks amazing. I'm blown away. That 1,000,000% I'll be playing. And you guys better watch and engage and support with it, goddammit. Because that looks great. And I don't want to hear, oh, but it's Kitty. It's the Nintendo Kitty gang. Ugh, why is he playing it? Because it's fucking good. Get used to it. I'm playing good games and you're going to like it. I've had enough of people complaining and whining when I'm playing a great game. Oh, why is he playing that? Why isn't he playing the millionth Soulsborne spin-off or an online game that sucks with lag? Because I like good games. Prepare your butt. I'm playing a good one in July. Deal with it. All right. Let us take a quick break for a few minutes here. I'll play you guys some highlight clips when we come back. It'll be 2.5 to 3 hours of Lies of P overture. We're over a third of the way to our support goal already. That's a great head start. Please, let's get some support for Lies of P. Let's hit the goal today and get momentum towards DSP Tries It, Takis Menu at Wendy's. All right, guys, thank you so much.